This episode is sponsored by Erica Acosta from Modern Images, located in Harlingen, Texas at 2305 East Harrison. Erica is a color specialist and a Brazilian blowout certified. If you would like to set up an appointment, give her a call at 956-241-1973. Now back to the show. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Music and Beyond. I'm Ernie Crazy Eyes from Recall Productions. We are sponsored by CEND Trucking. Thank you so much. Today, I have a special guest, Franco Chavez, as y'all know him, and y'all could find him at the Hop Shop every week. He's part of Wizard Wolf. How's it going, man?
What's up, brother? How good is your phone mic? How close do I have to get?
I don't know. I guess just
you put it on the table, maybe.
let's forget these 6 feet apart, man.
Let's get face to face.
Let's get face to face. Oh, that's another good band.
Hardcore band, right?
Yeah, they are. But one thing I love about talking to the bands about is the band name, dude. Because I was telling you earlier, right. I found out that Mago Lobo is Wizard Wolf in Spanish.
Yeah.
So. Where does the name Wizard Wolf come from?
That's cool, man. The second time that's been asked this year. The wizard part of the name is just something I've always been interested in, like real earth magic, black magic, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then the wolf part comes from my Chavez side of the family, my dad's side, Chavez, which I feel I in my fucking blood and bones that my ancestors walked with the wolves and hunted with the wolves, the Mexican Indians.
Yeah,
so
that's
there's
amazing.
That connection, I feel like I am part dog, I have these little weird tendencies and characteristics about me.
Yeah.
And I feel like, man, where am I getting this from? Well, my ancestors fucking 300 years ago, they probably were hunting with wolves, not having sex with wolves, but sleeping beside them.
Yeah. Dude, that's dope. That's actually pretty cool. And then you just made it.
Yeah, combined it and it made sense. It sounds cool, but it wasn't just made up to sound cool. There's a little story to it. You know what I mean?
That's amazing, man. I like that.
Thank you, man.
And at what moment did or who inspired you to pick up the instrument and just become a musician?
That's it was a stretch, man. I mean, I started off as a drummer. I don't know if you know that because I just met you probably in my later 20s.
Yeah.
I played drums for Acts of Vengeance, a progressive death metal band.
Oh, okay.
From 1999 to about 2011.
Yeah.
And then my homeboy, passed away, and the band we just ended the band. But I started off on drums around 97, listening to Slayer and a lot of old school punk, Ramones, Black Flag, Dead Kennedys. And then a lot of old school thrash metal, Exodus, of course, Metallica, Megadeth. And I started off with a thrash metal, death metal style, but I always listened to bands like Moody Blues and Elton John, you know what I'm saying? So I always had that style of music, different style, and Queen, or early Queen, and I always wanted to do that kind of music. So I did death metal for, 11, 12 years, and I had all these ideas. So I picked up a guitar around 2007 or 8 and just started fucking around and jamming out with my brother, who I ended up starting Wizard Wolf with.
That's dope.
And so just all these old influences, all the stuff, man, the 70s stuff, the 80s stuff. And I just started riffing out and started making songs, man. So it was kind of natural. It kind of just came out of improvs and just messing around, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean, I always knew that you played instruments.
Yeah.
Because when we would hang out with Eddie and stuff, my cousin, you guys, him or you would take turns and play something on the guitar and stuff.
Yeah, well, the thing is, when I met you, there's a lot of people I met around that same time that didn't know that I was in the scene back in the day. Y'all just knew me as the promoter, quote unquote.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I mean? But I have been doing music since I was 17. But I consider when I was 21, 2001 was sort of breakout, because that's when I feel like I became professional.
Yeah,
we were recording, we were selling our music, we were playing out of town. We were playing somewhat bigger underground shows. So I consider 2001. When I turned 21, that was my sort of underground breakout year.
Yeah,
as a musician,
I mean,
as a drummer at that time.
Yeah, I mean, I started the whole promoting thing in 2008 back in high school.
Right.
But I didn't get legit until 2017 when I started interviewing record label bands and
there
stuff.
There you go. Yeah, it takes time. Anything that's worthwhile takes time, bro. I mean, I tell people, man, hardly anybody gave a fuck what I did the first 7
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
The first 7 years, they're like, "What? Your little band?" I'm
Your
like,
little
"All
band,
whatever."
yeah.
I'm just not gonna tell anybody. I'm just gonna keep working hard and getting better and better, and then eventually they'll find out and they'll pay attention.
You know what's up about that? Jimmy Fro, back in the day, like in 2012.
Yeah.
I think I posted a picture with the lead singer of Theory of a Dead Man.
Okay.
And then he posted, and I also posted a picture with Adelita's Way. And he's just asked me, like, dude, how do you do this? I'm like, I don't know, dude. I just do it.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
You just kept doing it and you get good at it without really paying attention.
Yeah, and now it's just like, I need to get backstage, so I'm just going to, stink over here. But that's amazing, dude. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. And how did you guys and Wizard Wolf meet?
Like I said, it was kind of a natural thing. It started with me and my brother, Miguel, when we moved in together around 2007. And we would just, straight up just get high and buzzed, and we started just jamming, dude. We just had improv jams. I'd pick up the guitar, he would get on drums. I had like a riff idea, and we would just like fuck around for like an hour or 2 hours, and then out of that, songs started happening,
Yeah.
So then it sounded like something was coming together, and I was like, fuck it, this is, okay, let's call this Wizard Wolf. Okay, cool. And then we played our first show, I think early 2010, as just a 2-piece. We did that. We did a couple shows like that, and then Stevie Ray, who's in the band now, at the time joined us late 2011, early 2012, and that became Wizard Wolf, man. The synthesizer, the heavy guitar, and the drums, sort of psychedelic, doom rock, heavy rock,
Yeah, dude. I fucked up, dude, because when I sat down to listen to your EP, which is available now on Bandcamp, dude, I was like, what the hell? It was like after midnight. I'm like,
perfect time.
I think I'm gonna have to listen to this tomorrow.
It's like a scary movie.
No, yes, dude. Like, it was amazing, dude. Like, it was a trip.
It's different. I tell people it's the kind of album that you listen to from beginning to end.
Oh yeah, and you can't do the whole like.
You can't skip around.
Yeah, you can't skip around either.
It's a little story. It's definitely a story and you feel it out, and it's something. It's only 22 minutes.
Yeah.
It feels like a full length, but technically it's an EP, or it's a mini album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something. It's an experience, man. And then live, of course, is a different world. We're not technically going for the radio rock sound,
Yeah.
But also at the same time, it's accessible. It's not this crazy music, I don't think. But it's very emotional. It's very dark, and a lot of people say haunting. They use the word haunting. It is kind of haunting, I guess.
Yeah.
Think about it. And there's a lot that goes into it, man. A lot of soul, a lot of blood, a lot of emotion.
Yeah, and what's the writing process that you guys have? Like
Currently, it's me. Just like I'm always working on riffs, man. I'm always working on music. I have basically right now I have 80% of the next album already done.
Oh shit!
Like, in my head.
Is it a full length or is it?
That I can perform? Yeah. It's gonna be. But I'll be honest. I don't like to make albums over 30 minutes.
Oh,
I like to keep them under 30 minutes because
people
it gets your attention.
Yeah. People kind of get lost a little bit.
Yeah, I think if you're like an upcoming band, I mean, we've been around and we do have a fan base, but overall we're still like underground, up and coming, and it's just better to hit them with more quality than quantity. That's
of course.
If I hear 28 minutes of something fucking great, I'm gonna remember that.
Yeah.
But if you hear 50 minutes of something okay, you might forget.
And you know what the biggest problem for me listening to your music was? Like you said, it was only 20 minutes.
Right.
So I literally would go back to the first track, listen to that, and then like I think I heard it for like at least maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah. Trust me, that's on purpose. There's a purpose to that.
Yeah.
'Cause I know I've been around it. I've been doing it for a long time, and I know how people take it in.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna hear. Everybody has their own opinion of what it sounds like, right? I hear random stuff like we sound like this and like that. I'm like, I don't hear that, but okay, cool. You heard that. You know what I mean? Everyone's gonna have their own experience, but if it's too long of an album, like I said, more than likely they'll just maybe get bored or whatever. But
yeah.
If it's at perfect length, they're gonna give it the time. You know what I mean? And right now we're also in a time. Right now we're living in a time where it's short attention span.
Of course, yeah.
Everybody, even the millennials, of course, but even people our age and older, whatever, they still have that mentality of like, you need to sort of wow them, quote unquote. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In a certain amount of time. I'm not shooting for that. I'm just trying to shoot for something really good in a short span to where you can listen to over and over.
Yeah, and how tough is it being a musician here in the Rio Grande Valley, where a lot of bands kind of get overlooked sometimes for the bigger shows, and they kind of keep putting on the same bands over and over for like the big shows and stuff.
It's a different time, bro. I mean, honestly, for the past 7-8 years here at Hop Shop, I mean, there's bands all over the fucking world playing. You missed the show this past Saturday, but dude, this place was packed. It was awesome.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
amazing. Yeah,
yeah.
So there's the ups and downs, of course. It's more of a grind, but I think the Valley bands are better for that.
Yeah,
we work harder. So when you hear a really good Valley band, in my opinion, we just sound better quality because when you go to the bigger cities, it's all cookie cutter, man.
Yeah,
they all sound the same and they all look the same for the most part. Down here we're all individual. Like Cryptic Mutation sounds a certain way. Belligerency sounds different. Wizard Wolf sounds different.
Yeah.
You got Mind Eater. You got fucking Kill Your Television. You got all these different. We all sound so different, man. We all have our own identity. So it's kind of good and bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? Like, I love this scene because, like, I haven't been here to the Hop Shop for a while.
Right.
But I was always like hanging out in the spot like last year and a little bit of this year.
Yeah.
And I started listening to how different the Valley is.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get those screamo death metal bands, and then sometimes you just.
But even people like it's been good. Like even almost for the past 10 years, even bands from San Antonio, Austin know that. Like, hey man, the Valley, we don't fuck around, dude. We party hard, we play hard, we work hard, and all our bands sound different. We all sound good, and we're all serious about what we do. So in a way, it's kind of good that we're here in this spot. You know what I'm saying? I honestly, I don't have any intention to move. I'll play anywhere in the fucking world, but I want to live here and I want to be here and I want to represent the Valley.
Fuck yeah, dude. I know. That's true. Yeah, like, and like And the Hero Prevails, they just played a show 2 months ago in San Antonio with 10 years.
Yeah, dude.
And
I mean, we play in Austin, and the crowd over there is fucking amazing to us, man.
Yeah, it was so different,
Yeah, they appreciate what we do, and then for me, it's always again, a good and bad. It's a bittersweet when we play out of town, and they're like, "Where are you from?"
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, for real? I didn't think anything good came." Things like that.
Yeah.
Like, don't say that. I'm offended because it's my home. But thank you for the compliment. You know what I mean? But we've been getting that for years, man. It's like, where y'all from? And like, Harlingen, where? Well, shit, the Valley.
Arlington?
Yeah. This one time that we played one of the shows we played in Austin a while back, maybe 6-7 years ago. This guy's like, he said, I didn't think anything good came out of the Valley, and I was offended. I was literally like, don't say that, dude, because I have homeboys that work their ass off, and I know other bands that I support and that I know personally that are badass, and I tell them, you'll be surprised, dude. Go down there and actually listen to all the fucking bands, and you'll see and realize how good they are, how good we are. We have something to say.
Yeah, we're beyond cover bands.
Yeah, exactly. That cover band shit's we're
like
that shit.
Like, there's a lot of cover bands that are good here in the Valley, but you know what? There's also original bands that are fucking killing it every day.
There's a lot of great original bands down here, of course.
And I want to talk about Dissecting Dreams, man, because.
You do got some good questions, Ernie. With the POD cap. I wasn't sure.
Oh my. Hey, bro, I can listen to POD and still be professional.
All right. Surprising me, Ernie. I like it.
Hey, I've been doing this since 2017, bro. It's a
gift, man, because it's usually the same sort of group of questions, right? It's like band name and then lineup and then which is cool, which is like totally fine. This is the way it is, but I like that. Go ahead, man. Continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hold on, you kind of lost me a little bit.
Okay.
I know.
Each other off. Dissecting Dreams. You had a question about it.
What song do you hope doesn't get overlooked while listening to the album?
Well, that's the reason, man. Going back to earlier, that's why I want it to be that link. Because I don't want it to be a long album.
Yeah.
Because I want you to take every song, almost like it's one big song, and remember each song individually. Because it's only 20-something minutes. Okay.
What song do you think is going to be the one that kind of pops out in this album?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You don't know?
Already a group of people have said Bleed, Dream, Die.
Oh, yeah.
A few people have said another song, and a few people have said another song, which to me, that's all good feedback.
Yeah.
You might hear someone that's in a certain style that likes Dissecting Dreams, and you know, and you might hear somebody that's more into the whole straight up heavy rock sound, you know. But as long as they enjoy it and they remember it, that's all I care about, man.
Yeah, and Greed of Plenty and Dissecting Dreams are my favorite songs from the EP.
That's funny you mentioned that.
Why?
Because I was telling you earlier about the label.
Yeah.
It's not official.
Yeah.
They told us to pick 2 songs.
Oh shit.
And I picked those 2 songs.
Oh shit.
Those 2 songs because it kind of represents both.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know what kind of creeped me out about Dissecting Dreams? About the last song?
Yeah.
Is that hum at the end, like the like I don't know how it goes, but there's a part where, you know, it's just kind of like
Almost like a funeral.
Yeah.
I had this vision at the end of that song, the final part when the flutes come in and it's like grandiose ending of like, I have this vision like I'm gonna do a video hopefully in my mind, if it comes out like it is in my mind, it'll come out fucking great, where I'm basically burying all my dead friends in this giant hole.
No.
Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I see in my head at the last song.
Yeah.
This ending when the finale's coming, you know. We'll see if it happens, but that's what I see, you know, because I've had a lot of friends. Long story short, we don't have to get into it, but I've had a lot of close friends pass away in the past year.
Yeah, man.
Seven or 8 friends, COVID and otherwise, and it was kind of dark for a while, you know. But I thought about them the whole time, especially when I finished the album and I heard that track. I was like, "Fuck, man, it really hit me," you know. Like, you know, I'm really playing something and performing something that I feel all the time, you know. It's my life and my dreams and all that stuff to represent, but yeah, that song, it does get kind of dark and creepy, but it's also like I don't know, man. Like you say, what did you say earlier? What did you say? Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah. Like it reminded me of like a dark metal Bohemian Rhapsody type thing.
That's the fucking coolest
like
song.
it literally kind of creeped me out. I was like, what the fuck?
That's great. I want it to creep you out. I want it to make you feel uncomfortable. That's why my older brother doesn't like to come to our shows.
Oh no!
Because he doesn't want to feel creeped out. He wants to keep it safe. Some people want to keep it safe. I understand it, but for that same reason, people like us a lot because we put them in that position to kind of feel something otherwise.
Yeah, man. Like that's why I was. That's why I was kept to like Creed and POD, because I could hear what they're listening to, what they're saying. Yeah. But now, like, my mind and my music knowledge is a little bit more, you know, hardcore.
Yeah, well, you experience it and you get used to it, and then eventually, I think certain people and music fans, they want more, dude.
Yeah,
they're not gonna just settle. Like, for example, like Slipknot fans when they're younger, Slipknot, and then after a while, they're like, hey, man, I want to hear Cannibal Corpse. I want to hear Morbid Angel. Stuff like that. Yeah. You know, they want to expand. The same thing with anything else.
Plus, I've gotten a little bit angrier throughout the years. Exactly, so, you know, like
everybody has the gateway bands. You know You know, like when I was a kid, Motley Crue for me when I was 7 years old. And then from there on, it just fucking went crazy. You know
well, what'd you think of The Dirt? Have you seen it?
I loved it. It was great, dude.
It was amazing.
It was hilarious.
I loved it until I found out that Machine Gun Kelly was on the movie. I'm like, bitch ass bitch.
Everything aside, it's just, to me, man, this is what I'm gonna say right now. I pay so much respect and all the rockers and legends that came before me, you know?
Of course, yeah.
So when somebody comes out and does half-ass shit, bullshit, you're making a mockery, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And then disrespect the legends, whether it be hip-hop or rock and roll.
You're disrespecting Lemmy and Dio and Little Richard and all the fucking badasses. So every time I write a song and perform, I'm like, I need to try to be at least that fucking great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like James Brown, all these badass motherfuckers, you know? Like, bring your shit up, you know?
Yeah, but can you tell me, we talked about Dissecting Dreams, but can you tell me a little bit about Greed of Plenty?
Greed of Plenty?
You know, and the lyric-wise, you know?
It expands over everything, man. People you meet, people that want more from you that you can't give, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
You know, there's all sorts of greed in life, in this world, man, and I just don't live like that, you know. When I meet someone that just wants to talk about money, I'm not interested, dude.
Same.
I don't want to hang out or talk with you. Cause
I mean, I've been doing this for forever, and
yeah. So that's it's all about that, man. It's all about, like, there's greed everywhere, and it's never enough, and they just want more and more from you. And so you know, with that song, it's like, I want to surround myself with people who just want to be with the person. You know what I'm saying? With the character. You know.
Fuck yeah,
who
dude.
You are. You know what I mean? Fuck the money and fuck all that, man. Like, you want to be around good people.
Hell yeah, dude. And I think we talked about you know, the album, right? Like that you have in your head right now? Because,
Yeah.
you know, is music in the works, and you know, when can we possibly hear it?
Oh, but the next album?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's no. No, that's far away.
Oh, that's far away.
I mean, this is the new album. You know, I'm all about.
Oh, okay. So
Sleep.
this is gonna be for now.
I'm all about Sorcery of Sleep. I'm just telling you. I was just telling you that in my head, and I'm constantly writing all the time. So technically, right now, I have the material for the next album.
Okay.
When is it gonna come out? It could come 2 years from now, a year and a half. I don't know.
Damn.
But Sorcery of Sleep right now is the main. Sorcery of Sleep. Check it out. It's on YouTube and Bandcamp. Listen to it.
Yeah.
Get high and turn the lights off and listen to it in your head.
In your head with it.
In your headset. It's better with an earpiece or a headset.
Yeah.
If you listen to it on your fucking phone speaker, you're not gonna feel it. You're not gonna really feel it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back because my fucking speakers are all fucking jammed and stuff.
You need some like plugs. Or
I got a those stupid iPhone fucking
for
AirPods. There you go.
For those of y'all 35 plus, you know, like they have a stereo still. Like a
oh,
stereo. Ooh, yeah,
dude, I've been looking for a stereo because, like, I have so many CDs and I want to listen to them again.
Bro. I have like 300.
Like, I love the MP3 file and stuff. Like, you know, listening to my phone. But I miss this.
It's portable, and it's, you know.
I miss the CD quality stuff.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
And if it skips.
Get that skip sound.
Who would you guys like to tour with? It could be local or it could be, you know, mainstream.
Yeah, local. I mean, right now, like, let's say realistically, I would love to tour with like Ruin Crows. In my mind, Witch Child and Ruin Crows and us. That would be a sick ass like mini tour. But also, I like to do a run with like Kill Your Television. I really like those guys. We did a show with Twin Tribes.
Nice.
Which Joel's my boy, and they're killing it right now. They're killing it. So they're a little different, but there's some similarity. You know what I mean? There's sort of a dark sort of vibe that I think we can mix well with. Other than that, like a bigger band, dude, I love to tour with like High on Fire, or like Sleep, or even some of the bigger underground bands like I really like. Damn, I'm at a fucking brain fart right now. Paul Bear is really fucking good. I saw him with Obituary. And Chemist with a K, Chemist, they're fucking sick, man.
Nice.
Really good, yeah. So those are some of the names, some of the bands I can think of on the top of my head right now that I would like to play shows with. Yeah.
That'd be dope. I hope we can get those local bands together though. Like,
yeah, it's gonna happen, man. Next year, it's in the works. I'm trying to do a little run with Ruin Crows, and again, I want to do it with Witch Child too. Maybe like 4 or 5 dates around Texas, like
yeah,
you know.
I saw Witch Child in my last appearance at the Spot.
Oh yeah, they're sick, man.
Yeah, they were amazing. I had them on my podcast like last year or sometime this year.
Yeah.
I don't remember. And I like to end every. I call it conversation because, you know, even though it's an interview.
Yeah, it's conversation too. Yeah.
If you were stuck in an elevator with any musician, dead or alive, who would it be and what would you talk about?
Oh, dude. Fucking one, Ernie. Shit, I was not ready for your awesome fucking questions. Damn, on the top of my head, dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
A Little Richard.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I want to say Dio.
I mean,
I'm on right now. It would be either Dio or Little Richard.
Yeah, I mean, those are two different artists.
Yeah,
so
but they're my heroes. They're both
my
heroes. Some of my heroes. I have a lot of heroes, but it'd be either one of those tie. Either Ronnie James Dio or Little Richard. Yeah.
That's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
What would the conversations be like if if it's either Little Richard?
Now that you're saying in an elevator, I imagine us like Indian style, like looking at each other. So like if it was me and Dio, it'd probably be like just like I don't know, like a fucking little mini keg of like dark beer.
Fuck
and
yeah.
If it was Little Richard, it'd be like probably a bunch of cocaine. Either way, it'd be a great time.
Fuck it, let's just mix them together and just have a party in there.
Fuck yeah, an elevator. Yeah, I'll just stay in the elevator. I'll live there.
And where can we find you guys?
What do you mean, find us? Like,
yeah, like
we're not hiding.
social media wise.
You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on. You can just search YouTube Wizard Wolf, and the new album and our last album will come out. You go to Bandcamp and check us out. So there's a few spots, man. Check it, and then we're again. I guess it hasn't been official, but Gravitoid Records out of Austin is gonna launch a new indie album. Indie label, and we're gonna be part of that indie label. When, I don't know. Within the next month or so, they're gonna announce it. But so yeah, man, there'll be more formats for us to be on, and definitely listen out for us, man. Wizard Wolf.
Hell yeah, I can't wait to be able to listen to you guys on like fucking Apple Music and
Right. Yeah, we'll
Spotify.
get there, man. We'll get there eventually. We'll get there.
But yeah, I want to thank you so much for spending some time with me tonight. Getting this done.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers.
Cheers, me.
I can't wait to see you guys perform again, because every time that you guys end up playing, I end up leaving before the show even starts.
Well, you go to bed like at 10 at night.
I know.
You're gonna miss every show.
I know. But thank you so much, man, and thank you all for listening. And remember that without music, life would be a mistake.